Coming up on this week's Jaguar Week in Review, we go over important information about this year's post-prom. And in this week's Focus Point, we sit down with Superintendent Mr. Bullard to reflect on his years of service at BBE and also go over his plans for the future. We'll have these stories and more coming up. The Jaguar Week in Review starts now. And welcome to the Jaguar Week in Review for this week. I'm Cody Bertram, and thanks for joining us. We begin today with news. BBE's post-prom will be held this Saturday, April 28th, beginning at midnight. Juniors and seniors who have signed up and are coming to the event will get to enjoy prizes, games, and entertainment. Inflatables will be available from the start of the event, with games starting at 12:30. At these games, students will be able to earn tickets to put towards a prize drawing. Those who are not BBE students will still be able to earn tickets, but the tickets must be cashed in by BBE juniors and seniors. Prizes that are available include blankets, tools, dishes, kitchen items, Bluetooth speakers, luggage, gift certificates to local businesses, and more. The grand prizes for the night will include cash, Chromebooks, a microwave, a TV, etc. There will also be raffle items such as hunting blinds, Twins tickets, and many more. There's also a frozen t-shirt contest that will take place, in which the winners will receive a cash prize. Along with games and prizes, there will be an entertainment by a hypnotist at 3:30, as well as a 2-lane bungee run and a gladiator joust. Doors for post-prom will be locked at 1 a.m., and if you are registered and not present, your parents will be called. A police officer will be there at registration, and no purses, blankets, outside drinks, or food will be allowed. Food and refreshments, however, will be available all evening at no cost. At the end of post-prom, everyone will be dismissed by class and will need to sign out to get their keys. The Powerade Athlete of the Year Award is an award given to 10 student athletes who have been recognized within their schools for their community and extracurricular involvement. This year, BBE's own Adam Jaguar was nominated for the award. You can show your support for Adam by voting on the Viking Coca-Cola website at the link in the video description. You can vote each day at both work and home. Voting runs through May 6th, and everyone is encouraged to vote. Next week, both the 2nd and 4th grade classes have field trips. On Wednesday, May 2nd, 4th graders will be heading to the University of Minnesota and Riverview Farms near Morris from 8:20 to 3:30. Then on Thursday, May 3rd, 2nd graders will be headed to Sibley State Park from 8:45 to 2:45. Finally, BBE students will be continuing to take their MCA tests throughout next week, with the 3rd grade taking their math MCAs today and the 5th graders taking their science MCAs next Thursday, May 3rd. As the school year comes to an end, we are usually saying goodbye to our seniors. But this year, we are also saying goodbye to our Superintendent Mr. Bullard. This week, reporter Blake Goodall sat down for a conversation with our departing administrator.
The school is currently in search of a new superintendent. With many questions left unanswered, we sat down with Matt Bullard to figure out what factored into his decision to leave BBE and how he felt he left his mark on our school.
I was curious as to what brought Mr. Bullard to the BBE school district.
Was doing a lot of driving right through the cities to go up to the lake every weekend to go fishing and stuff, and I was sick of weekend cities traffic, and knew people in Sauk Center, saw posting at BBE and kind of inquired about the school system, and it looked like something that was interesting.
When talking about his successes at BBE, he brought up the recent increase in available college credits and a positive transformation in our high school's atmosphere.
We have a lot of juniors and seniors that have open hours and online classes, and we trust kids with a lot of freedom. And I think it's a beautiful thing because kids respect it. The culture and climate in the building is great, and it's just a pleasure. It makes it fun to come to work every day, and that's probably one of the things I'm most proud of.
Although Mr. Bullard did enjoy his time and the people here at BBE,
Just really great kids, and great kids come from great families, and great staff and school buildings make it a great place to be.
he felt it was time to move on, and Painesville provided him a great opportunity to do so.
The superintendents all have a shelf life. There's a time period there where superintendents are effective and can continue to keep a system really moving and evolving. And so I had an opportunity, and lo and behold, the opportunity came through, and so that's why I'm heading over to Painesville.
I then asked him what hardships his successor would face, and the first task he pointed out was the expiration of BBE's current operating referendum.
Whoever's hired as the superintendent, that's probably going to be their first task, large task, is figuring out exactly what that operating referendum, what the dollar amount should be renewed at, and when exactly that election would take place.
Another task that requires action is the needs of many of our schools' outdated facilities.
We have aging facilities, they're kept in really good shape, but at the same time, the last time there was a major remodel to either school building was in 1993. And so that's pushing 25 years ago.
Mr. Bullard did many great things for our school. We were happy to have him on our team.
And we would like to thank Mr. Bullard for all of his service, and we wish him the best of luck in his future. With the recent warm temperatures, the snow is melting away, and outdoor sports are now allowed to start on their competitions. All sports teams were active this week, and we will continue our coverage of these competitions as well as a highlight on the baseball team next week. And that is all we have for this week's episode. If you would like to catch our future episodes, be sure to subscribe to us at BBE Broadcasting on YouTube, iTunes, and the Google Play Store. Thanks for watching, and for all of us here at BBE Broadcasting, have a great weekend.